All right, welcome to what's going to be an abbreviated broadcast, best we can do here, of the Patriots and the Buffalo Bills and Buffalo. It's like Buffalo started out with the ball first here. And after this play, we're going to make a quick switch of the screen. Hit the blocking back formation on 2nd and 2, starting out from the 2nd and 10, starting out from the 25. Must have been incomplete on first. It was. Cole Beasley was the intended receiver. And now it's a short pass to Dawson Knox, and it's going to be 8 yards for Josh Allen. So we'll switch this over. Okay. And we'll stick around for this 3rd and 2, then I'm going to step away for a second. It's going to be a very, very disjointed broadcast. Don't know how long it'll last either. Linebuck Allen gets run on this 3rd and 2. Difficult. Got to go to the defensive card. No, it doesn't. Offensive card. He gets the 3 roll. I'm speaking in general terms, of course, and it's a first down converted. Be right back. Stand by. Okay. Back faster than I thought. First down and 10. Buffalo likes to go deep on first down, and they beat me to the punch. Look at that, 28 yards. Leads the league in long passing on first down. 32nd in running. So there you go. Boom. 28 yards complete to Diggs to the New England 37. This is a long passing team, leading the league in long passing overall at a 13% clip. And on many down in situations, also leading the league, or right at the top of deep balls, which probably contributes to the 30th in the league in turnover margin. Flat pass, Singletary. 2 men in zone via the double team, makes it 2nd and 10. Blocking back on this 2nd and 10 from the New England 37. Bass is the kicker for Buffalo. End run Singletary. Nobody home. Going to get 5 yards, 3rd and 5. Third down conversions, 9th in the league. So among the top 10 is this Buffalo offense. On D, New England's 3rd in the league. From the 32, off tackle, Singletary. It's a draw, nobody's home, guessed wrong. Going to get 3 to make it 4th and 2. To Hightower, a 5-run linebacker, makes the play via contain. And now a decision. Yeah, containment's on there, Zach. So if you're beyond 4 yards, containment is what is going to come into effect. There's Dennis. Chiming in. So we see a 4th down attempt here. 4th down attempts, just 29th, I'm sorry, 21st in the league in attempts. So not prone to do this. 24th in conversion, so it hasn't been particularly successful. Watching broadcast, Zach, we try to go over this stuff, the rules best we can, and hopefully you pick up a bit more understanding of it. Not that we know everything, we don't, but we know a good deal of it. 4th and 2. We'll talk more about containment in just a moment. After this big fourth down play. Draw. It's snuffed out. So it's going to be no gain, and could have picked it up on 7 and 8, but gets the 10 roll, and New England takes over, 1st and 10. So contain is activated anytime there's more than 4 yards to go on 3rd or 4th down, and it was not inside the 10-yard line. And if you run the ball and it goes to the offensive card, depending on the linebacker who's playing behind the line, his rating will determine the chance of whether you'll get the actual yards on the card or whether you're going to fall a yard or two short of the 1st down. And Hightower with the 5 on the 2 white die, going to Singletary's card, indeed contained it. Here is a 2nd down 10 run for Harris. He just gets 3, and it's up a 3rd and long for New England here. New England's preference is for short pass here. 11th in the league. Goes to the flats somewhat. 16th in the league. Really doesn't throw a deeper run. See if they change their tune here. Now they stick to their tendencies. Short pass. Only 3 men in zone. There's an offside against Buffalo. It's going to make it a much more manageable 3rd and 2. And these 3rd and 2s, New England is 2nd in the league in short passing. 7th in long pass, by far the most prevalent long pass. But backed up in their own zone, they do go something more conservative, and they're going to get that 1st down, 3-yard gain. First and 10. New England very much the opposite of Buffalo in terms of long passing, where Buffalo's number 1. New England's 31st at just 2% in their overall long pass selections. 3-yard gain, and that has a lot to do with Mac Jones's card here. We talked about this at one of our preview shows or mid-season shows, that INT is quite the deterrent. You see Dennis being often in winning situations incomplete on 2nd and 7. Makes it 3rd and 7. Often in winning situations will contribute to the low long passing attempts. Doesn't need to throw him if he's up. And this team's a winning team. Coming into the game, as we look at the conference standings first, New England at 9 and 3, Los Angeles at 9 and 3. New England has beaten Los Angeles in the regular season, own the head-to-head. But this game will determine whether they have an outright half-game lead or half-game deficit. Flushed, incomplete, 4th and 7 from their own 43-yard line. New England to bring on the punting unit, most likely. Bailey. New England has punted 5 more times than their opponents this year. And it's 50-yard punt, 1-yard return. So Buffalo's backed up to their own 8-yard line. Short pass, Dawson Knox. 4 men in zone. Gets 10, but there's a holding against Buffalo. So coming into the game, as far as penalties are concerned, Buffalo just dreadful. This is sort of controlled by the Cards. Not much you can do from a coaching perspective. 30th in the league in number of penalties. 30th in yards. New England, on the other hand, pristine. They come in 3rd and 4th ranked. So big advantage here. You see it showing up there on the 1st and 14. The 5 shows up for the 2nd time in this game. One for each side so far, 2nd and 14. Three wide on this 2nd and very long for Buffalo. Long pass, Stephon Diggs. Get the pass rush charge up here in a second. From their own 4-yard line, he's flushed. Gets 13, makes it 3rd and 1. So we had a 0% chance of sack there, which led to the flush. You see the 3 pass rush versus the 7 Deanne Dawkins. And then the 41 in the random die, but just a 0% chance. So it wasn't going to happen. 3rd and short. Buffalo 10th in the league in rushing here, one of their highest percentage of run selections. And here you see the run from Josh Allen. He's going to get 7 yards despite 2 linebackers being in zone. 1st and 10, up to the 24. New England's challenged run cards come into play. 1st and 10 from the 24. Long pass, Diggs, sticking right along with tendencies. And McCourty's a 5. He makes the play, 2nd and 10. 2 through 11 pick back there, so New England just content to sit back and wait for that 7 to show up and hopefully grab a pick or two. Would be the strategy for Dennis here. This New England pass defense can do a lot of its work for you. With a run defense, you have to bring up men. Even if you do that, you may still be in trouble and not contain things. Well, the New England pass defense, just the opposite. They can control the game just by sort of sitting back and letting the DBs do their thing. 2nd and 10. And run, Allen. Guessed wrong. Nobody home. Allen finds a short game. Possible penalty. Brings it back. Holding against Buffalo. When Buffalo runs it, they tend to run the end run, and it tends to be Josh Allen. 3rd in the league in terms of their when they call run. What type of run do they call? Well, 34% of the time it's end run. To see where Josh Allen is ranked in end runs. Yeah, he's 20th in the league in end runs called. Long pass gave Davis on the 2nd and 20. Looking for that INT is New England. Instead, for the second time, the 3 shows up on Allen's card for a gain of 28 after the Buffalo 42. Bailed out of the holding card call. It makes it 1st and 10. So Josh Allen finding his men so far deep. Hasn't turned into points, though. 6 attempts, 69 yards. That's a nice clip for Allen. Looking past Dawson Knock. Nobody home. Going to get 23 big ones. Crossing into New England territory. Up to the 35. 1st and 10. Short pass Beasley. Not double team. 4-man in zone. Very limited chance here of a pass rush, but you see Josh Allen gallops for 26 yards on the must run. Big yards there for Josh, up to the 9-yard line, 1st and goal for Buffalo. 3:54 left here, 1st quarter. 25th in run in these 1st and goal situations is Buffalo. 7th in short passing. So they like to pass it here. Will they stick to tendencies at the 9-yard line? You'd assume so. They do. Dawson Knox, no chance of a sack. 3 yards for Allen. Touchdown was 2 through 5 and gets the 9 roll. Makes it 2nd and goal from the 6. Now goes to blocking back. Kind of a helpless run defense here, but now you can key Singletary. That helps if you're going to call run. And here is a guess wrong situation for Singletary. The linebacker, it doesn't matter. Jamie Collins was going to make that play for a loss of 3. Instead, it's an offside against New England. Moves Buffalo up to the 3-yard line, 2nd down. Singletary behind Gilliam. Linebacker Allen needs 3 yards. Does not go to the defensive card. But another offside. Classic Belichick move here with these offsides at the goal line. But really not very much in their favor. It makes it 2nd and goal at the 1. off tackle Moss. Key is Allen, so looking for the offensive card. Does not get it. 2 linebackers there. 50-50 proposition. Actually worse than that for New England. And nonetheless finds the -2. So 3rd down and goal from the 3. Singletary behind Gilliam again. If you're thinking 4-down territory here, you're probably running it. That's what we're doing. Josh Allen gets a yard. 4th and now a more manageable 2. See the same blocking back here. And Allen, you don't have to go full house to deter the key because of the presence of Allen. That should just elicit run calls. Short pass day. Guess wrong. 4 men in zone. Here we go on 4th down. It is a complete pass, but there's a pass interference against New England. Wow. A maxed out short pass wrong call card finds the 7 on Diggs' receiving card for an unlikely incompletion. But the celebration is short-lived as it's 1st and goal now from the 1. And though they tend to pass here, we'd expect a run. Oh, we see the pass. Diggs sticking with tendencies, and it's a touchdown. Jalen Mills could not make the play. Diggs takes it in from a yard out. 6-0 Buffalo. The extra point. 2 through 12 is pass. And his kick should be good. It is, barring a penalty. And we have a 7-0 lead. A lot of penalties on that drive, which I guess is what's driving the comments here from Zach and Dennis. Both ways. Ultimately cost the Patriots a little bit more. 9 yards deep. We're going to take a touchback here as Bass, and the Buffalo coverage unit is a good one. So 1st and 10, New England at the 25-yard line. New England among the most balanced on 1st down. Gotta like the way Dennis is calling this team on 1st. You see 4 yards. Not ranked in the top 10 in any category in terms of play calling. That's really where you want to be. Keep the defense on its toes. It shies away from the long pass, but otherwise it's a mixed bag. 2nd and 6. You might think New England just relies on small ball, meaning flat passes and runs. They don't. I mean, they not even in the top 10 in small ball, 12th overall. So there's enough short passes going on. Looking pass to Bolton. The only man there is that 4, and it's going to be an incomplete pass to set up a 3rd and 6. New England, 28th in the league in 3rd down conversions. They don't get there very often. 29th in total attempts. 15th in attempts. 29th in conversions. 3rd and 6. In this situation, 3rd and 5 to 10, they're 25th in the league in this particular situation. Short pass Aguilar. 4 men in zone, comes through. Finds the short pass completion on Mac Jones' card. So unlikely completion. And a big one keeps the drive alive for New England here. Down 7-0 as we near the end of the 1st quarter. Stevenson in the backfield. We'll take a look at injuries here. A 15-yard gain for Stevenson on 1st down. Judon out. Big deal. That's part of the reason why we see such a weak pass rush for New England today. And Shaq Mason, very valuable right guard, is out. One thing New England has, though, is depth. And you see Amonu in there for him. Certainly not as good as Shaq Mason, but helps. Guessed wrong. 10 yards up to the Buffalo 35-yard line now. As we enter the 2nd quarter, New England's on the move. As you might guess based on the cards, and you see an off tackle here, the 8-yard gain, thanks to that run blocking of Trent Brown. New England prefers the off tackle, 7th in the league, and selecting off tackle when they do run at a 59% clip. Line Bucks 23rd in the league and run 23rd in the league. Off tackle, Stevenson guessed right. He finds a short gain anyway for 15. Tough, big yards for Stevenson. Tough and big. To the 12. And into the red zone they go. Where this team is 3rd in red zone efficiency. Looking past Johnny Smith. Incomplete. Possible penalty. Offsides on Buffalo, and we'll lose Levi Wallace for the rest of the half. So for this next 13-minute period, be without Wallace. Buffalo defense 12th in red zone efficiency. It's on the top half. Now in a very challenging situation. 1st and 5 from the set. So New England can pick up a first down just by getting to the 2. Short pass, Bourne guessed wrong. 4 men, incomplete. 6 on Mac Jones's card. Missed opportunity there for New England. 2nd and 5. Off tackle, guessed right. Men are there as well. Loss of 1 makes it 3rd and 6 from the 8. So flat pass, not permitted here at the 8-yard line, of course. White enters the backfield. An interesting choice because no containment inside the 10. He's in a shotgun up against a 4-3. White not going to get those yards on the linebacker. Short pass. Aguilar. Defender is the injured. Levi Jones is on the bench and watching the 4 white die convert to a touchdown. So injuries play a big role there. It's a touchdown for New England, 7-6. Nick Folk is on for the extra point. That's good. And we are tied at 7. 11:42 left, second quarter. "75-yard return for Isaiah McKenzie. Going to put the ball at, what, the 22? And Buffalo with a boom in terms of an answer. Touchdown. Starts out at 22. You know, still throw a long pass here if you want to at the 22, Buffalo. Tend to want to. And goes 3 wide. Let's see if we get a play call here. And there's a lot of comments going back and forth between the coaches. It's a long pass. There we go. That's what the doctor ordered. With no men back there, it's a must run to the 1-yard line. Josh Allen. He's hit his 26-yarder. Now he hits his 21. It's 1st and goal. A lot of goal-to-goal situations so far, inside the 10 anyway, for these two teams. Full house backfield. Keying Josh Allen correctly. Whose card does it go to? It goes to the defensive card. It's an offside against New England again inside the 10. That'll be declined. Touchdown. Josh Allen, despite the key. Tyler Bass going to try to make it 14-7, and he should do that, barring a penalty, which can happen to this Buffalo team. It's good. And New England puts a nice drive together, but finds themselves back at their own 7-yard line to start. So good coverage shows up for Buffalo, and a penalty against New England. And that makes it a tough start here for this smallish, ballish team of New England to go 93 yards. Plenty of time to do it, though. 10-12 left, second quarter, 14-7, Buffalo leads. Short pass on first down, 3-man zone, guessed right. It's going to be a flush, 48% misses. Possible penalty on this 8-yard gain is waved off. Second down and 2. Blocking back formation versus the 4-3. Harris checks in. Flat pass, Jonnu Smith. Man is there, guessed right. -1 turns into +15. And it's a first down for New England out to the 30-yard line. And Jonnu Smith goes out with a bang. Gets this 15-yard gain on Yak, but then he's going to be out for the rest of the half as well. So a couple injuries here. Nothing too devastating, though. I guess so, anyway. And you can make the case that Levi Wallace made all the difference there on the previous drive for the Buffalo D. 1st and 10. Looking pass. Guess wrong. Incomplete. Possible penalty is waved off. 2nd and 10. Blocking back formation. Off tackle Harris. Guessed right. Loses a yard. 2nd and medium is another spot where New England just does a nice job with play calling. Not in the top 10 anywhere, not in the bottom 10 anywhere except long pass. Nice job spreading it out. 3rd and 11 now. Team is 3rd in flat pass and looking passes, so got to be ready for that. It's a short pass to Bourne. 4-man in zone. Incomplete. And Jacoby Myers out for the rest of the half. So these guys just want to take this quarter off. Nobody seems to want to play right now. 4th and 11, but they want to come back in the third quarter. So take a little break. Which team is dirty? I'd say the Levi Wallace injury is by far the most consequential. Yes, revenge for Levi. 4th and 11. Not just both, but all, or just for the half. And it's Marquez Stevenson from the 13-yard line. Goes 17 yards, so a nice return again. Buffalo return game. Even on a weak card like Stevenson's. Well, somewhat weak. He's got some nice chunkers in there. 6 is 17, 9 is 14. That's not so bad, despite his low long. Doesn't fair catch very much. Makes it 1st and 10 for Buffalo with the lead here, halfway through the second quarter. Flat pass, Singletary to the right. A man is there, and he loses 3. So it would have went to their side. It would have been 23 yards. Instead, the 0 makes the play for a loss of 3, 2nd and 13. Selection coming in from Buffalo is an end run. Josh Allen. Man is there. No gain on the one white die. Take a look at the division standings here. It's 9-3 versus 5-6. So if we did the math, I mean, this could be for the division championship for New England. They could clinch it here, I guess. Have to look at it a little closer. Don't know if we're going to be able to figure it out for sure right now, sort of on the fly. But with 5 games left, they could take. Well, you see, New England hasn't had its bye yet, so that matters too. On this 3rd and 13, Allen just going to get 3 yards. Could not get the boxes to work with the linebackers behind. So 4th and 10. Buffalo coming on as these teams go punt for punt here. From the 30, 70 to the goal line. It goes 46 of them. Kicks back 3, 43 net. And New England Patriots with 6:18 left in the second start off at their own 27-yard line. Down 7 points. Blocking back is Bolden. Well, blocking back is Janssen. Bolden behind. Flat pass to Bolden. Guessed right. Incomplete. 1 man in zone. And a very nice 5-6 incompletion on the 1 man zone for Buffalo. They're going to step away for a second on the 2nd and 10. Right back. So it looks like we missed a flat pass interception. Mac Jones and Beasley going to take the rest of the half off as well to join the contingent of teams sitting in the break room. The penalty makes it 1st and 5. New England can't seem to stay on side in this half. Short pass to Diggs. He's doubled up. Incomplete. Almost at the INT in 11. 2nd and 5. Flat pass. 6 is there. And it's guessed right. Tough sledding here, but finds a way to get 10 yards and a 1st down with Zach Moss. 1st and 10 from the 16. Showing the blitz here. New England 23rd in the league in sacks. 19th in generating sack opportunities. Short pass, Sanders. Not much of a pass rush coming. With Judon out, not much they can do. Incomplete, possible penalties waived off. 2nd and 10. Just avoiding the injury there on the 2-1-1 roll. Brings up 2nd and 10. Off tackle, Singletary. Guessed wrong. Just gets nothing on the 1 white die. Makes it 3rd and 10. With Judon out, Zach, if you listen back to this game, your short passing is really a great opportunity for you because you have a good short passer with a good end run, minimize the chance in his short pass to Sanders, doing it as we asked for it, 3rd and 10. We'll come back to it in a second. See this result. You have a good chance of a dump off with this no pass rush. And there's a dump off. Misses the pick, gets the dump off, but can't find the roll. And we will see Tyler Bass on for a short one from 33 yards. Bass's kick is good. 17-7 Buffalo. So with no pass rush there, whenever that D-dike comes up and you find an incompletion, it's going to automatically go to the dump off, which is a chance of a 0-man flat pass or a guess right flat pass. So you sort of get two whacks at it to gain yards when your opponent doesn't have much of a chance to get to you. And there's a couple teams in the league that struggle with this just because they don't have pass rush and not a very good short pass defense. It's 13 yards on 1st down to Jacob Johnson. Baltimore comes to mind. I think Washington. Washington has Jonathan Allen in the middle. They got a little pass rush working, but tough short pass card. We can just sort of tend to sit back, especially if there's an injury to one of those pass rushers like it is in this case with Judon out. You can sit back and throw a short pass all day, minimize the chance of INTs, versus getting it on that 7 on the defensive card. Good chance of that dump off happening, good chance of completions with a good quarterback or a must run. A lot of things can happen. A lot of good can happen. Looking past Brandon Bolden, guessed right. Incomplete, again on the interception split. Second and 10 for New England. Off tackle, Harris guessed wrong. He just gets 3. Makes it another third and pretty long for New England here. Guess strong situation for Harris. He can't convert. Very chunky card there with yards on the ends, not so much in the middle. Bolden in the backfield, not blitzing in the 3-3-5. Buffalo not a very big sack team either. Looking pass, man is there. So Buffalo does a good job of keeping men in zone. And it's going to result in incompletion. So it's going to be 4th and 7 from the 41 with 1:45 left here in the first half. And New England's going to be forced to punt. Down 10. .47 yards to the 12. Isaiah McKenzie gets another shot at it. Had a big return earlier. This time, no gain. And 88 yards to pay dirt here with just 1:37 left for Buffalo. What to do? Risk an INT here with a long pass or play a little bit safer? Let's see. New England with all 3 timeouts. Hey, risked the long pass. 2 men back there. And it's almost intercepted. Prevents the receiver card by moving the receiver reading by moving 2 men back there, does Dennis. So, nice move. Prevents Gabe Davis from getting a shot. Gabe Davis is 3rd in the league in targets of long passes. Stephon Diggs 22nd. We've seen more of Diggs than Davis on those attempts. And on the 2nd and 10, incomplete. And New England now salivating at the chance to get the ball back here with a chance for points with Nick Folk on this 3rd and 10. Couldn't find the D-die. If you found the D-die, then you would have got the opportunity there, most likely, unless it's 5% sack hit of a dump off. But no D-die, no completion, makes it 3rd and 10. Good call on the short pass. Very limited pass rush coming. See if he can grab that D-die or completion straight up. Gets the blank. Gets good for 10 yards, and that is a first down via that short pass. There you see the D-die. A little bit wonky, but nonetheless, a first down for Buffalo with really, I think, the right strategy that Buffalo can win this game with 2 down out. They already have a 10-point lead. 1 minute left. Tyler Bass, not a particularly strong leg. 12 yards. Singletary brings it in. Oh, my. Just 4 chances for a completion out of 36. They get 5 chances for a completion out of 36, and he hits the 1 out of roughly 7 chance and brings it up to the Buffalo 34-yard line. 37 seconds left. Buffalo with 2 timeouts in the pistol. Short pass, Diggs. Another good call. He's going to get picked. Now it goes to Allen 2 through 6, and he gets the 6 roll. Doing everything right there, but New England gets a really nice opportunity here to get some points. 14 yards on top of it. Going to bring him right into field goal range for Nick Folk. So hard luck there for Buffalo. Doing the right thing with that much time. But these QBs, and Allen's QB interception isn't that bad, 2 through 6. Most of the great quarterbacks this set have just slightly worse than that. But he found the 6 anyway. And New England takes over with 30 seconds left. All their timeouts. Short pass Bourne. 3-minute zone. 14 yards. Up to the 20. So now New England's thinking possible touchdown. It'll tick down to 15 after this play, 8 after that, and 1 after that. So they have all 3 timeouts since he got out of bounds. He can do anything he wants for 3 plays in a row, knowing the timeouts are sort of guaranteed, locked in. Bolden in the backfield. So that doesn't bring him much of a run option here, does it? Unless I'm so unfamiliar with Bolden's card that I don't realize. But I would like to see Bolden in there. Calls the run anyway with no man in zone, gets 10 yards. Well, thank you very much. New England burns one of those timeouts since he couldn't get out of bounds. I don't know. They sort of want Bolden to run there. Now, from 10 yards out, let's see who New England places in the backfield here. You can do anything you want. You've got 2 plays to do anything you want, including a flat pass, since he's conveniently at the 10-yard line. Sweet spot for New England right here. Couldn't ask for a better situation. You could ask for maybe the 1-yard line, but, still, excellent situation for New England. Much better than the 9-yard line. Short pass, Bourne, he's double-teamed, incomplete. Nice double team there. Would have been complete, guessed right. And there's an injury, Harrison Phillips for Buffalo, along the defensive front. He'll more than miss the half. He's going to miss the game. It makes the nose 0 for Buffalo. Big deal when he's in that situation. Now right tackle's a 0 in this 4-3 against the 3 wide. So you've got the looking pass if you want it for free. Doesn't take it and throws a pick in the end zone. Micah Hyde with 4 men. Possible penalty, though. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. It counts. And that'll take us to the halftime break at 17-7. Full house. 3-2-6. Buffalo try to get cute here. They don't. Josh Allen takes a knee. And it's halftime in Buffalo. 17-7. Now, if memory serves, right, this would be the game that had the wicked weather, right? Monday night, I think it was. Something like that. May have been like a COVID. It was a night game on a weekday where the wind was swirling. The Bass missed a 30-yard field goal. All sorts of crazy stuff happened. It was like 6-3, deep into the third quarter before a little bit of scoring happened. Pretty sure this is that game. Pretty sure. Looks like we have a quick kickoff, so we're going to keep going here. I've got about 10 minutes before I have to make a call. I'll leave the broadcast up. Off tackle, Harris gets 12 on the short game. 1st and 10. Looking pass. Bourne. It's picked off. Again, on Mac Jones, flat pass, guessed right interception. Looking, not many chances for a touchdown. Looks like he didn't try. Makes it a 1st and 10 at the New England 41. 17-7 lead for Buffalo. Mac's 2nd interception in his last 2 attempts. 3rd interception overall. 3 wide. So, do we go with a deep ball here or something different? We go flat. Nobody's home. Opportunity for Buffalo is just 6 yards. So mediocre outcome. We'll take it. 2nd and 4. On the fringes of good Tyler Bass field goal range here. Flat pass. Singletary, he's double teamed. There's a 6 there. So it's an interception. Chance for New England to take it home. Can they take it all the way? Possible penalty. What will happen? Yes, 7 yards. And no penalty. So Kyle Van Noy gets it back for New England. Trading flat pass interceptions. Nice job on the double team. Double team Singletary. Singletary has been targeted coming into the game 84 times this year, which is 43rd overall. So he gets targeted frequently. He's 47th in flat pass targets, looking pass targets. And Mac Jones just misses his interception split to the short gain on 1st down into Buffalo territory, 1st and 10. Well, that was a well-earned interception there for sure from Dennis. Off tackle Harris. He gets his 21, and that'll be a decline penalty. So 1st and 10 for New England up at the Buffalo 27-yard line. Looking to cut into this 2-score lead deficit. On the guest right run, Ted Karras makes the block, 2nd and 5. Too tight versus a 4-3. Guest right again. 1 yard gain. So we see some good defensive calls here. Buffalo 5th in the league in calling run at 29%. So not afraid to call run. It's all said and done. The guessing margin, though, has been last in the league. End run Harris, and it's guessed right, just 2 yards. Couldn't find its way to the offensive card. Results in a 4th and 2. Nick Folk is on. And from 36 yards, the kick is very likely to be good, and it is. No penalty. 17-10, Buffalo leads with the ball here. Still early stages, 3rd quarter. 8 yards deep, Isaiah McKenzie takes a knee. Buffalo starts out in a 3-wide set. Gabe Davis versus the 6, which I guess is why we're not seeing so many deep balls to Gabe Davis and more to Stephon Diggs. Long pass. Gabe Davis went right on cue. Incomplete. Just misses on the card of Josh Allen. 2nd and 10. Short pass. Knox. I'm waiting for the roll. It's going to be a flush. Gets 6 yards. 3rd and 4. Third and 4 situations. 2nd in the league in long passing. Flat pass to Diggs against that 6. Again. Diggs makes the catch, but there is a holding call against Buffalo. 3rd down conversion wiped out. 3rd and 14. 3rd and long, also 2nd in the league in long passing. 5th in short passing. 29th in small ball. So expect a shorter long pass here. And it's key to be at 14 yards because you get that 7 on the dump off, you only get 13 of it back. So that's an important distinction here. It's a short pass to Diggs. 4 men in zone. Incomplete. So New England with a chance to tie or take the lead here as Buffalo trots onto the field for the punt. And it's just a 39-yard punt for Gunner from his own 40. Olszewski gains a yard. Just misses the plus 24. So 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. We'll be stepping away in a few minutes. We'll let it run while I make my call. If the person doesn't pick up, I'll be right back. If I do pick up, as I usually do, I'll probably miss the rest of the game. No fumble there. After the 6-yard gain, 1st and 10 up to the Buffalo 48. Off tackle, guessed right, loses 2. 2nd and Kendrick Bourne out for the rest of the half. That's a leading receiver for New England. Bourne is 2nd highest in the team in targets, with 73 targets on the year. Ranks 59th in the league. Incidentally, Jacoby Myers, number 1, with 85 targets. Off tackle, Harris gets strong on the 2nd and 12, gets his 21. Finds it at just the right time on a 2nd and long. 1st and 10 to the Buffalo 29-yard line. Off tackle is guessed right. The right time to go to the defensive card, 8 yards for win. 2nd and 2 from the 21. Guess strong linebuck. 3 yards. Andrews can't make the block there. He's a 5, and the 6 white dice shows up. So 1st and 10 inside the red zone now. New England looking to tie it up. They dare go for 2. Off tackle, Harris. It's guessed right with men in zone. Trent Brown can't make that block. 2-yard gain. Gets the right roll. Not much goodness to be had, but one of the better rolls out there. But the 6 white dice times him, and I guess wrong. And a possible penalty. We have a personal foul. It's going to put the ball at the 4-yard line for New England. 9-yard gain, plus another 4 yards coming on the penalty, half the distance. And here's New England inside the 10. This team is 10th in the league in running, 19th in short passing. So leans run. Here's Harris on that run. The linebacker in zone, Tremaine Edmonds, makes the play on the 5 white die. 2nd down goal from the 2. Linebacker Harris again. And Karras makes the block, but there is a hold against New England. That'll push the Patriots back. Oh, wow. Coming into the game, this team has done very, very well on penalties. Not so far today, though. A couple key ones. Really key ones both ways, but you expect it to be more one way. Looking past Harris. It's get strong. Opportunity for New England to get 12 yards. Can they get it? Yes! 15 from Damian Harris. Would have been 8 yards if it was guessed right. Now the extra point from Folk is good. We are tied at 17. And with that, I will bow out. I'll be back as soon as I can.